So I'm going to mute myself. Oh, not a problem. Thank you. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we went ahead and sent it off to Class Dojo. I am putting it up on Google Classroom right now. And then once it's there, I will go ahead, turn that chat on for all of you guys. Thank you, Aiden. And if you don't see the chat, that's okay. Go ahead and give that button a refresh. Hey, Audric. Mr. Rad's on his way in. Hello, friends. Ollie, welcome. Alexa, welcome. Katrina, welcome. Ty, go ahead to the small group with Mr. Rad, please. Zilliam, hello. Jacob, hello. Faiz, hello. Khadijah, Josiah, hello. Lexi, hello. Tiana, hello. Hello, Nils. Hello, Devin. Hello, Aiden. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Kira. Hi, Hamza. Hi, DJ. Hi, Faiz. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Zora. Hi, Aya. Hi, RC. Hi, Ashley. Hello, Micah. So we'll get started at 1:20, we're going to give friends time to log on, log in. Hi, Sama. Just waiting for a few more friends to log in. Avery, if you're here, say hi, please. So again, we'll give it till about 1:20. And then we'll go ahead and get started with science. We get to start our Amplify Science today. Hi, Rara. Ty, did you use the new link I sent your mom? There we go. Hi, Avery. Hi, Michaela. So Ty used the new link. The last numbers are the numbers to get in. If you just type the numbers in, those will work too. All right, I saw Michaela. All right, let's go ahead and stop the fun chat. Go back to academic chat. Give me an okay if you hear me. Give me an okay if you hear me. We're going to go ahead and lock down fun chat. Go to academic chat. So give me an okay. Give me an okay. We're going to lock down fun chat. Go to academic chat. So lock it down. Going to lock it down. Thank you. Locking it down. Thank you. So lock it down. Okay, so those are the numbers, Ty. Okay, I'm going to go through. Go ahead and here we go. When you're here, say hi. I've got Zaleem, Ali, Aya, Rara, Zora, Aiden. I've got Jacob, Audric, Hamza. Ray, if you're here, say hi. I've got Kira, Shelby, Avery, Kian. Khalees, if you're here, say hi. I've got Lexi and Michaela. I've got Sama and Micah. Hi, Ray. I've got Nils, Ty, Javier, if you're here, say hi. So Javier, if you're here, say hi. I've got Faiz. I've got Devin, Tiana. I've got DJ, Jenna, Alexa. Hi, Javier. I've got Josiah. I've got Gigi. If you're here, say hi. I've got RC, Ashley, Katrina, and Khadijah. Alrighty. So let's go ahead. Hamza, yes. How can I help? All right. How can I help, Hamza? We'll answer Hamza's question and then we'll get started. So we're going to use the ones that look like this. We're going to use the one that looks like this. So we are using the one that looks like this. So we're going to use the one that looks like this. It's up to you. I've made digital copies of all of the book stuff. If you want to use the book, you're welcome to. So you'll just have to take a picture of it. If you want to just do the digital copy, that's fine too. I've got both covered. So you can use the book. You've got the book. If not, I've got digital copies of everything. I still don't have access to Amplify, so I haven't been able to make my extra copies of books. They only gave me 32 copies and I had 36 kids. So until I get a copy or until I get access, yeah, I've got digital copies of everything. Hello, Guy. No, Khalees, it's the book that's white that says Amplify, has a picture of a gecko on it. You're fine, Guy. Okay. You'll see, we're not there yet. A lot of Amplify, which is what I like about, yeah, Hamza, you're not going to be able to type on them, so it's okay. You shouldn't have to work. Like, it's mostly for you guys to be able to go through if you need to. So, give me an okay if you're ready to get started. We'll go ahead and start walking our way through the notes. Okay, so here we go. So the topic of the Unit 1 is vision and light. Chapter 1 is all about how does a Takai gecko get information about its environment. So that's kind of like our overarching question. Okay, so that's kind of like our overarching question. In this chapter, this is what we're going to answer. Give me an okay if that makes sense. So you shouldn't know the answer yet. That's just the chapter question that we're going to answer. So all of the questions that I ask you today, you're going to type in the box. Okay, so give me an okay. We're not in the book yet. Not messing with the book. Not doing anything with the book. So no book yet. No book yet. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start off today by looking at how animals survive in their environment. So what I like about Amplify is every single time we are going to take on the role of a scientist. So we are all going to be conservative biologists. So we are going to be conservation biologists. So my question to you is, what do you know about biologists? Have you heard of biologists before? What do you think a biologist does? Maybe there's something in the word bio that you know. What do you know about the word biologist? So what do you know about the word biologist? What do you know about the word biologist? So what do you know about the word biologist? If it's new, cool. Welcome to a new word. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Biologists study different types of animals. Very good. What about the word conservation? How many of you have heard about the word conservation? How many of you have heard about the word conservation? There is a word in the word conservation. Conserve. Conservation has to do with saving. So if I'm trying to conserve something, I'm saving it. Conservation is where you try and keep renewable resources from going out. So we call them like sustainable resources. So if I'm a conservation biologist, I am trying to make sure that I'm saving animals and I'm trying to keep them from going into a state of threat, into endangerment, and eventually extinction. So I'm trying to keep them alive. So we are going to be conservation biologists. So we are going to be conservation biologists. We received an email from a group that needs our help. So we are going to be working with the Rainforest Conservation Group. Here's what they said. It says, our biologists have noticed there are fewer Takai geckos than there used to be in a small area of rainforest in the Philippines. We want to know, why are there fewer Takai geckos? Is something making it hard for Takai geckos to survive in their environment? We need your help to figure it out. So we need your help to figure it out. So what we know is there is a problem with this animal. We know that there is a problem with this animal. We are being contacted because they want our help. They do not know why the Takai gecko is dying off. They are worried that the Takai gecko is having trouble surviving and that there is a reason it is dying off. We have to determine why that is. Give me an okay if that makes sense. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Okay, so in the box, what do you know about rainforests? Type in the box what you know about rainforests. So type in the box what you know about rainforests. So lots of green plants, lots of water, lots of trees, yes. Tropical, lots of life, very high diversity. Lots of nature, lots of green. Yes, Javier, lots of trees. There's definitely poisonous and venomous animals. Yes, there's lots and lots of different variety of bugs. Yes, lots of water. Very, very good. So in our world map, we can see that the Philippines are in the bottom right of our map. Right along a tropical zone. Rainforests are very, very green. In the images, what else do you notice? So, what else do you notice? Good job, Nils. Yes, there's lots of waterfalls everywhere. It's very peaceful. You know, it probably sounds very similar to like a sound making machine that you would use to go to sleep. Yes, lots of palm trees, lots and lots of different types of trees in general. Nils, very good. Yeah, probably fog, very, very wet. So, what kind of questions do you have about the rainforest? What kind of questions do you have about the rainforest? What kind of questions do you have about the rainforest? Yeah, they look like healthy, good trees. Good. Does the humidity ever stop? Probably not. Probably not. So, does the humidity ever stop? Good question, Ray. Boom, high five, very nice. What types of animals live there? Are the trees healthy? Is there danger? Yeah, what types of animals? What types of bugs and insects? How do all those plants get there? How do they only grow in that area? What happens to the humidity over time? Very good questions. Very good. Yes, animal diversity. Very good. All right, very good. Yeah, are they chopping down the trees? Nils, that's very good. Nils, that's called deforestation. Ah, very good, Aiden. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. So, yeah, do animals only used to rain and water live there? That's a good question, too. All right, let's move on. All right, so if I'm in the rainforest, what types of living things would be there? If I'm in the rainforest, what types of living things do you think would be there? If I'm in the rainforest, what type of living things would be there? Okay, so birds. Good, birds. Maybe tigers. Fish. What else? Flowers. Make sure it's living, guys. What in a swamp would be alive? Snakes. Yes, probably lots of snakes. Monkeys. Very good, Nils. Alligators. Leeches. Yes. Nils, you are spot on. Probably gross, yucky leeches. I actually think leeches is spelled wrong. Do. Frogs and toads. These are great. Well done, everyone. Okay, so now go to the opposite. What type of non-living items would be here? So what type of non-living items would be here? Well, think about what's not alive. I'm going to put it in a different color. Yeah, water. Viruses, yes. Trees are alive. Water. You got water. Water, viruses. Zora, good. Rocks. Maybe plastic. So technically trees are alive. Your trees and your plants are up here. They're alive. Yeah, maybe plastic. Trash. Yeah, plastic. Nils, good. Bottle caps. Good. So yeah, all sorts of things probably live in the rainforest, huh? Trash bags. Yeah, exactly, Nils. Probably a lot of trash. You know, the waterfall, fog, even the road, all of that is not alive. So now what I want you to do is I want you to make some observations. I just put some items up on the board. What do you observe in one of the pictures? So what do you observe in one of the pictures? Fill in the blank. I see what? I see what? Use the phrase. Use the phrase I see. Alexa's gotten this the closest. I see plants. So plants. I see a gecko. What kind of gecko is that? What kind of gecko is that? There's some roots. Maybe a flower. What kind of gecko is that? So maybe it's a camouflaging gecko. Yeah, it's a Takai gecko. We got dirt. There you go, Josiah. You see dirt. Dirt's not alive. Lots of life. Good job, Ray. Lots of life. Yes. Lots of life. Healthy leaves. We got some healthy plants. Dirt, mud. Weird trees. I like it. Weird trees. Good, Nils. Weird trees. Javier, very good. Tokai gecko. There's an animal camouflaging in the tree. Michaela, great. I see a gecko trying to camouflage. DJ, excellent. So green stuff on trees. That stuff is called moss. There's some moss. We got roots. Green trees. They're veiny. Ooh, that's a good word. Veiny. So they're veiny. Maybe there's some mushrooms. Yes, this is some kind of plant. Good, good, good. Okay, give me a text emoji when you're ready for the next slide. Give me a text emoji when you're ready for the next slide. Bright bound dirt, yes. Oh, very nice. Good job. Good job, Aiden. Thank you very much. Nils, good job. Very nice. Okay, here we go. What do you notice here? Use the phrase I see. So, for example, I see a reptile. What do you see? I see what? What do you see? What do you see? All right, so we've got a guess. Lemur, flower, green lizard. My first guess was it was a green anole, but I think it might be too big. So reptile, green lizards, we got some weeds. Plants, lemur, it's a mammal. Ooh, actually don't think that's a mammal. I think it's a marsupial. There's some vines. Bright pink flower, good descriptive. Bright pink flower. That might be bamboo, Nils. Good guess. Possibly bamboo. Yep, lots of life. Nils, do we think this is a river? Oops. You might be right. I can't totally tell. A marsupial means that it's similar to a mammal, but it doesn't give birth to live young. It's going to stay in a pouch for a while. So it's kind of like a mammal, slightly different. So a marsupial is like a type of mammal, but it lives in a pouch. So it's like a special type of mammal. So special type of mammal. It lives in a pouch. Like you're not a marsupial because when you were born, you weren't in a pouch, right? Your mom doesn't have a pouch. You're not like a kangaroo. So it's like a mammal, but different. Is it not? I was taking a wild guess. Oh, hey, they're a primate. That's interesting. I learned something new. They're a primate. Go figure. I figured they would be a marsupial. Good job. Power of Google. All right. Here we go. Give me an okay when you're ready for the next slide. Give me an okay when you're ready for the next slide. Google to the rescue. I know, Aiden. That's what I said. It's a primate. It's related to like monkeys and apes. All right, so here's what it says. It says for the next few weeks, we are going to be junior conservation biologists. We are going to work out why there are fewer Takai geckos in this area of the rainforest. So we're going to work out why there are fewer Takai geckos in this area of the rainforest. Text emoji when you are ready. So text emoji when you're ready for the next slide. Yes, there's lots of biologists. There's lots of different types of conservation biologists too, Nils. Some conservation biologists specialize in bats. Some conservation biologists specialize in different types of water and even different types of water areas. There are conservation biologists for specific species of fish. They're pretty broad. Good job, Nils. I think somebody likes science. We're going to get along famously. I love science. Makes me happy. Okay. So, a conservation biologist is going to do lots of different things. So, a conservation biologist, they could study moss. They could, research grizzly bears. They could study a specific bug or insect in a river or stream. They could measure a bat and study different species of bats. Yes, Rara, there is such a thing as a food scientist. That is a true thing. So text emoji when you are ready for the next slide. Or let me know if you have a question. Yeah, like the stream in Google Classroom. Okay, next slide. So what do animals need to survive? So we'll start there. So there are 3 basic items that all living things need in order to survive. They need water, food or nutrients, and shelter. So they need water, they need food, they need shelter. You and I, as living things, need shelter in order to survive. Okay? Why do living things like people or animals need shelter to survive? They need shelter because, use the phrase. They need shelter because, why? They need shelter because why? Use the phrase. They need shelter because why? So they need shelter because why? Let's see. Good. They need shelter because they need to be protected. Good. They need shelter because animals might eat them. Faiz, excellent. They need shelter because they can get sunstroke from the sun. Good. Let's write some of these down. So shelter is important. Protection from animals. We'll just say predators. So protection from predators. They need shelter to be, yep, we got that. So from predators. Okay, so protection from inclement weather or bad weather. Water is important, Javier. Too true. Yes, so they need protection from the weather, Michaela. Very good. From predators. Yes, very good. Keep your emojis appropriate, please. Thank you. So yeah, so they are going to need shelter for protection from predators and from inclement or bad weather. How do you think animals choose their shelter? How do think animals choose their shelter? They choose their shelter. How? How do they choose their shelter? Use the phrase. They choose their shelter. No right or wrong answer. Just take a guess. How do you think they choose their shelter? Maybe they choose their shelter just based on where they're born. That's very good, Aya. So they choose their shelter by simply living where they are born. Aya, great. Good, Sama. Good. So Faiz thinks they choose their shelter by testing out certain areas for safety. Good. So Khadijah says they choose their shelter based on how safe it is from predators. Good. Aiden says they choose their shelter based on where they live. Good. Fantastic. So think of it this way. I need to move my thing. So think of it this way. Animals need food, water, and a way to stay safe from other animals that might try to eat them. So in order to find these things, they need to get information about their environment. They need to consider where food is, where they can hide. They also need to consider the other animals that might be in their area. How is it, though, that animals get this information? So if they have to consider where food is and where they can hide, and they have to think about the animals in their areas, how do animals get that information? What do I need to do as an animal? So maybe they test it. So trial and error. But how? So how do they know an area is good to live? How would they get that information? So how would they get that information, though? How would I know that the area has the food I need? How do they see it? How do they know something is safe? So scouting, exploring, what are they using when they are exploring? You are thinking about an animal like a monkey. How do I know an area is safe? Yes, their mouth is going to help a lot. How does their mouth help? Yes, there you go. Yes, they are going to use their 5 senses. So yeah, they're going to use their 5 senses. If I was a monkey in the rainforest and I had to choose between 2 types of food, one was poisonous and the other was a fruit I usually eat, what might I use to know which one is safe? So if I was a monkey and I had to choose between 2 types of food, one was poisonous and the other was fruit that I usually eat, what might I use to know which one? Avery, yes. Nose. Smell it. Yes. What else? Maybe it smells different. What else? So it smells different. What else? Other than smell, what else could I use? Yes, eyes. What do you think I would look for? Yes, sight, looking, yes, eyes. What do you think I would look for? Maybe something has fungus on it. Yeah, maybe the shape is a little bit different. What else might be off? Avery, yes, maybe the color is wrong. Maybe the shape is wrong. Very good. Okay, so, oops. So, on your page, I believe it's page number 1. Let me see. So if you want to do it in the book, it's page number 4. If you want to do it in the book, it's page number 4. And you're going to circle the monkeys. Okay. What can the monkeys see from where they are at? What can the monkeys see from where they are at? Use a complete sentence. The monkeys can see what? The monkeys can see what? So the monkeys in the picture are circled from where they are at. What kind of information can they see? So we've got fish, good. Oh, Avery, very good. So water, toucan. Avery, yes, predators. There are predators in the surrounding area. There's a predator. Good, Avery. Snake, possible predator. Yep, so there's a macaw. Is there anything the monkey could use for food? Is there anything the monkey can use for food? Is there anything the monkey could use for food? So there's palm leaves. Maybe there's some fruit. So there's fruit on trees. Thank you, Aiden. What else do you see? Anything for food? Oh, yes, there's berries. Faiz sees a leopard. Where do you guys see bananas? Where are you seeing bananas? I don't see bananas. I've got fruit, but I don't see bananas. I don't think those are grapes. I think those are berries. Where are you guys seeing bananas? Oh, I see them. I gotcha. They're over here. Mine's just smaller. I see them. Good eyes, guys. Good. So this is your work for today. Using complete sentences, you will write answers for each one. So for this one, I'm going to start with the monkeys can see predators such as the snake and should call it jaguar or leopard. I think it was leopard. There is also food such as berries and bananas. Finally, there is water. So the monkeys can see predators such as the snake and leopard. There is also food such as the bananas and berries. Finally, there is water. Oh, very good. Nils, very good. So they get the information through auditory listening. How else would they get that information? How else would they get that information other than listening? Good job, Nils. Auditory information. What else? Yeah. Visual, seeing, or what else? So visual information, auditory information. Think about how you learn. How do you get information? Visual, auditory. What else? Smell. What else? Tactile, very good. or taste. Very good. Okay, Faiz, what's your question? So either or, Ray, you can copy this down or you can just do it on your own. Oh, thank you. That's great. Thank you. All right. So at this point, your reflex should be fine. Flipgrid should be done. Prodigy should be done. Math should be done. Litter should be done. Read aloud should be done. Go ahead and finish up science. Turn in your work when you are done. Make sure you are hitting the submit button. Many of you have missing work solely because you are not hitting turn in. Even if you take pictures of your work, still hit the turn in button. Sounds good, Devin. Thank you. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Bye, friends. I'm glad this worked better. I'm going to turn the chat off. I'm glad you guys liked science today. I love science. It's fun. All right. Bye, guys.